this happens so clearly.
It's all
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
So then, like, if a company issued bonds at 105 with par value of $1 million due in 20 years, but 5 years after the issue date,
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
the company calls the entire issue at 101 and redeems it. And at the time, there was unamortized premium balance of 37,500. How would you calculate
Oh, go for it.
like when they call it, like they pay the bond early? Is calling
Oh yeah, go on.
the bond paying it off early, or is it sort of like refinancing?
Oh, you're hitting on a really practical business move there.
It is indeed an early extinguishment. The company is basically ending the debt before it matures.
So calling it is like the company saying, here is your money back, we are done.
Exactly. And you're right, they often do this to refinance at a lower interest rate.
Okay, let's unpack that $1 million bond you mentioned that was issued at 105.
Since they issued it at 105, they actually received $1,050,000.
But 5 years later, they call it at 101? That sounds like a deal.
It is. They only pay back $1,010,000 to get out of the debt.
Here is where it gets really interesting. What about that leftover premium on the books?
Well, they still had $37,500 in unamortized premium left over.
So we add that to the $1 million par value for the carrying value.
Right, the carrying value was $1,037,500.
And since the reacquisition price is only $1,010,000,
They actually record a gain of $27,500 on the books.
I love that. It is like a little bonus.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Isn't it called redemption, or is it like a requisition price?
You are right to focus on the terminology as it can feel like a bit of a vocabulary maze.
Okay, let's unpack this. Are redemption and reacquisition actually the same thing in the accounting world?
Essentially, yes. What's fascinating here is that the official rules often call it the early extinguishment.
So then, if the company has issued these bonds at 105, so like at the time of issuance, they'll receive because it's at a premium 105. So 105. Um, 0, 0, 0, 0. So 1 million, they'll receive 1,050,000 cash, and the premium on the bond, 50,000, and the bond payable, which would be $1 million. And then there's not necessarily like anything saying like what the cash coupon amount is. It's not saying like what the interest rate is. But all we know is that 5 years later, the company calls the entire issue at 101 and redeems it. So like what that means is that they were able to close out the bond payable, the full amount of bond payable of $1 million. Um, by just paying only 101. Um, so like premium. Um, Premium is only 10,000. Um, well, that was amortized.
Of debt.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
So like, well, okay, so
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
if they were gonna record this redemption, like how would it be recorded?
Oh, you want to see the actual ink on the paper.
It is the perfect way to visualize the gain we just calculated. Oh, go for it.
I mean, because they would be paying back $1 million in cash, they don't have to pay back 1,050,000. This bond's at a premium.
You've hit the nail on the head regarding that premium.
Right. They got that extra $50,000 up front because the bond was issued at 105.
Exactly. But as you noted, the face value they eventually owe is just the 1 million.
Here's where it gets really interesting. They aren't even waiting to pay that million at maturity.
Precisely. They called it early at 101, so they are paying back $1,010,000.
And since the carrying value was over 1,037,000, they come out ahead.
Oh, back to our listener. What's up?
Wait, sorry. What do you mean they're paying back 1,010,000?
Yep, go on.
They wouldn't be paying back 1,010,000. They would only be paying back 1 million.
Oh, I see where the wire got crossed.
It is a really common point of confusion when bonds are called.
So let's unpack this call price of 101.
When a company calls a bond, they often have to pay a little extra.
Right. It is like a fee for ending the deal early.
Exactly. So 101%, about $1 million par value.
That means the check they actually write is for $1,010,000.
Precisely, even though the face value on the paper says 1 million.
So even with that extra 10,000, they still come out ahead.
They do because the carrying value on their books was much higher.
It was 1,037,500, right?
You've got it.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
So then, if they have to pay back 1,010,000 to call the bond, but the bond itself is only $1 million, and
You've got it exactly. You pay back $1,010,000 to settle it.
Okay, let's unpack why that still counts as a major win for the company.
It is because the debt they officially owed on the books was even higher.
Right, that was that $1,037,500 carrying value.
Exactly. So by paying that $1,010,000, they actually saved money.
And that
Ah, yeah, uh-huh.
so like, would that carrying value be in the journal?
form. I love that you are looking at the actual structure of the journal entry.
It is a great question. The carrying value isn't just one single line in the journal entry.
Okay, let's unpack this. We have to show the pieces that make it up, right?
Exactly. You start by debiting the bonds payable for that full $1 million par value.
And since we have that unamortized premium of $37,500, we debit that too.
Precisely. Those two debits together represent the total carrying value we are removing from the books.
So we are basically clearing out that whole $1,037,500 debt.
Exactly. Then we credit the cash for the $1,010,000 we actually paid them.
Here's where it gets really interesting. We still need the entry of balance, right?
Right. We need one more credit to make the math work on both sides.
That is our $27,500.
So the bond payable. Well, the carrying value, pretty much. This isn't necessarily. Because, okay, so premium. Okay, so at the time of redemption. Is that right? Cash that they had to pay post sale. Oh, I see. So there's like, there is how much? 1,037,500. 27. So then this would have to be. What is this? Gain. Gain on redemption. Oh yeah, it's gain on redemption.
dollar gain popping up.
You have
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
So then the gain on redemption would be credited. Is that correct?
You've got it exactly. In accounting, a gain is recorded as a credit to balance the entry.
So what does this all mean for the big picture of the company's financial health?
What's fascinating here is that the journal entry actually proves the company improved its position.
Okay, let's unpack this. We cleared a huge debt and actually recorded a profit on it.
Precisely. It wipes the $1 million debt and that remaining premium off the books for good.
I love how seeing the debits and credits makes the whole concept of a gain